So, before the main course of my top 10, here's an appetizer and a amuse-bouche, if you will. I'm not even going to call it the worst shirts of the year because guess what? It's all subjective. I know a lot of you like some of these shirts, but let's call this the Razzies to the Oscars, and here are 5 shirts in no particular order that I think were the absolute shits. The Juventus third shirt. I mean, I'm all for bold designs, but when your shirt looks like a volleyball and it caused your biggest player to leave, it's pretty bad, right? The Liverpool fourth shirt. Yeah, I know a lot of you were thinking it was going to be this season's third shirt, forever ruined by Kit Spires' McDonald's link, but actually the fourth, inspired by a baseball shirt last season, was far worse. Feeling over-designed whilst being bland and featureless at the same time, plus it wasn't even worn in a game. The Barcelona home shirt. Just yikes. It made Lionel Messi leave and ended Sergio Aguero's career. Prove it didn't. The entire Venezia range. Yeah, you knew it was coming. I didn't rate last year's Nike efforts, that looked like Primark doing football shirts, yet now every hipster is losing his beanie and craft ale over these. Maybe the hype machine has rubbed me up the wrong way. Maybe actually I secretly do like the away shirt and keep pulling its hair because I just don't know how to tell it about the funny feelings it's giving me. No, wait, it's all style over substance, the definition of hipster trash. And number 1 with a bullet is the MANTO de Massive Debacle. I knew this shirt was going to be trouble when all we saw were previs pictures of it. And actually I was expecting it to show up with a lot of dodgy stitching, but instead it's just not shown up, leaving a bad taste in nearly everyone's mouth. It could have been great, but like me recovering from rectal cancer, it shit the bed. A lot. And now onto the proper top 10. Oh, 2022. You literally have the lowest of bars to be a decent year, don't you? Don't kill too many of us from a virus that just isn't going away. Stop cruel, deceitful idiots making us suffer from their cruel, deceitful idiocy. Honestly, I'm trying not to even put pictures of Tory MPs on here. It's like the computer's doing it itself. Because 2021 has all been arguments, violence, people not following COVID rules, and disappointment all round. And that's just the second season of Tiger King, let alone the rest of us idiots. Anyways, as if I've just been sat there with my fingers in my ears going la la la, here's my top 10 football shirts of this year. Because you know what? That's what we all need, isn't it? Another overweight middle-class nerd pissing their pointless opinion into the void. But I'm as secure in my choices as classic football shirts are with our emails. Oh, needless Tesco's insult number 1. Obviously, these are all my opinions, but thankfully I'm sure the football shirt community will respond kindly as the last bastion of calm, recent opinions. I can't even say it properly. Oh, what are we like? Anyways, on to the list. Oh wait, let me put my influencer beanie on. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Number 10, the RETIEL Club Almirante Brown Admiral Guillermo Special Shirt. I finished last year's top 10 saying all too often football shirts didn't feel special in this day and age. Well, RETIEL and Argentinian club Almirante Brown have sure done a number on that. The Admiral Browns released a shirt with a giant picture of Admiral Brown on it, and it's a very special shirt. Jazzy like your gran getting ready for a formal event, epaulettes, rank insignia, with the designer doing some balls out of the bath thinking. Defo think it needs a football shirt gal version though, don't ya? Full of lavish details. Number 9, the CHARLY Atlas Lucha Libre shirt. CHARLY aren't afraid of going full concept on a shirt, are they? Day of the Dead shirts last year looked lush if you could see past the sponsors. Their Star Wars shirts from a few years back are literally the highlight for me of the entire sequel series. I refer you to my essay on The Last Jedi entitled Why? But as soon as I saw the lineup of these Lucha Libre shirts, the Atlas one jumped out at me. The lace-up neck looking like wrestling boots. Mike Key making it look iconic in his pick. Arguably, Blacksmith Apparel's Hitman shirt in their recent Shawn Michaels launch has more pointed references to actual wrestlers. El Academico seemed to be Atlas's FC wrestler of choice simply due to it being black and red. But still, the overall style is just bonkers good. Fight me. Pretend fight me. Number 8, the Hummelo Dents Retro release. If you've been following me for a while, you know I love a bit of modern Victoriana, and these first 2 kits I've picked were a bit jazzy, aren't they? Am I finally having a midlife crisis to match my ridiculously too young for my face haircut? Well, don't worry, out early doors in 2021 was the lush Odents retro shirt made by Phil Delves' Bezzy mates over at Hummel. Dripping with modern retro goodness, made in a lush cotton, the original logo of the Danish team stitched on, and the chevrons, oh, those chevrons going all the way down the sleeve. Big thanks to Andy Jackson, one of my Bezzy mates in the community, for hooking me up with one of these very rare to get hold of shirts. My firstborn male child will be yours upon birth. He hasn't asked for that, by the way. I've insisted. Number 7, the Kitten Bone Long Hot Summer shirt. After lots of lockdown nonsense, Euro 2020 brought us all some much needed joy, and I decided to do my best James Richardson impression and host Chris Chat's Euro 2020, a little review show for all the tournament. Highlights being me making friends with a tiny car, make of that what you will. But the big decision was what to wear, am I right girls? However, that wonderful company Kit & Bone released the perfect shirt to wear, the long hot summer shirt. Steeped in Euro 96 and summer vibes, sure it's got a simple crew neck, but the levels of cute detail are dripping off it like the ice cream off the back of that number. The shirt for the tournament of the summer, and I make no secret that I'm always here to take a bone off of this company. Wait, I just heard that back, can I redo it? Number 6, the Nike AIK CXXX box set. I'm a fickle boy. A very fickle boy. I didn't like this shirt on release, 100 quid for a box with just a black shirt in it. Well, thanks to Kitspire, the Kitspire lending me his, I was able to properly fall in love with this shirt. Sure, it's an overpriced piece from a club that likes to release a pretentious shirt once a year, like the £100 Barons shirt in 2020, but the details like the packaging envelope, the lush, very well presented box, the deeply beautiful badge I want to have little baby badges with, it's changed my mind. But I'm fickle, so you know, hardly an achievement, am I right? Number 5, the football shirts for charity shirts. Right, no jokes, I absolutely love Jamie and Tanya over at Football Shirts for Charity, because here's what they do. You send them your shirts you don't wear or too fat for, they then sell them and give the money to cancer charities. That's it. They go out, help people, are kind, and are two of the best people I've ever known, ever. And I felt massively honoured to review the shirts they made to help raise more money, because the money they're raising will actually go towards saving lives affected by cancer in the future. We all know my story by now, yawn, am I right? But by buying these shirts or any shirts from their site, you're actually giving money to charity. Number 4, the KAPPA KOMBAT template. Oh Chris, you massive douche nozzle, you had to go and ruin it, didn't you? An entire template from KAPPA of all manufacturers up there at number 4? Nonsense, I hear you cry as you switch off in outrage. But like the 2000 KAPPA KOMBAT shirt, this modern update really does feel like one of the most modern, futuristic templates going. That super unique double neckline, the now traditional reverse stitching, the texture of the material, the rubberized badges on a lot of the range, it just makes all the various club colours really pop. That Villa away, bang! The Palermo anniversary shirts, bang! And my two particular faves, the Fiorentina range and that Genoa shirt, somehow both of them feeling futuristic and timeless all at once. Oh, and the training shirts as well. God damn, they nearly had a position on the list themselves. Trust me, time's going to prove me right on these. Number 3, the ADIDAS AJAX women's home shirts. What? Not the very popular third shirt that Adidas are now asking you to queue for? No, Adidas, just do a register your interest email thing and make that amount. Unfortunately, the Ajax third shirt is for me, good looking, but literally about that one time in Cardiff they all listened to a song. Can't wait for the 2030 England Sweet Caroline shirt. Trust me, that's going to happen. But no, infinitely better than the third shirt was the Ajax women's home shirt. An homage to Cruyff's legendary shirt, the crew neck, the thinner red band. But the women's shirt is even better because it has the hookup between that classic badge and the ABN AMRO banking sponsor for the first and possibly only time on there. Does it matter that it's a women's shirt and I wear it? Not in the slightest, because guess what? Nobody cares what I wear. Number 2, the Adidas JFA 100 year anniversary box. So last year, the Puma Italy box set got my number 1, and I've realised I might be turning into a bit of a Fraser Crane with the types of shirt I like. But how can you not like this beautiful shirt? I know many of you are going, but it's just a Man City shirt with a Japanese flag on it. But it's so far removed from a modern shirt, it's ridiculous. The cut, the frankly obscene stitching in the flag badge, and the wooden box complete with nerdy little cards and booklets, just stunning. I love it. And before we get to number 1, the honourable mentions. Providence City Death by Paisley, Lazio 3rd, and the Bayern Mountain shirt, all who occupied number 10 at one point as I was writing this. The Parma Pietro Barilla shirt sneaking in towards the end of the year. The Everton goalkeeper shirt, the Rangers 150 anniversary shirt. That Leipzig away shirt. The Hull City blackout, Germany blackout. Forward Madison Friends with Benefits shirt. The Arsenal away, the Manchester United away, and the Spurs away, all absolutely beautiful shirts. And had I maybe got hold of it in person, the Whistler Krakow 115 year anniversary shirt from Macron. All of them absolutely lovely shirts. Anyway, at number 1, the Hope and Glory Her Game 2 shirt. I mean, literally, how could it be anything else? For those of you scoffing on your own gammon about how woke everything is these days, the very fact you are proves why this shirt needs to exist. This shirt, more than any other this year, represents so much more than just a club or a league. It's literally a statement from a group of people about how they shouldn't be treated as lesser, insulted, or even friggin' abused for loving the same game as everyone else. And this shirt is fantastic. Sleek and understated, the little yellow flag details popping in the material. Everything you'd expect from one of the best shirt suppliers out there at the moment, Hope and Glory. Who, on the day this video is coming out, are still taking orders for the next run of these shirts, by the way, people. And with more clubs, Everton being one of the most recent clubs to get behind this fantastic cause, it really seems that 2022 is going to be the year of her game too. Hope you've enjoyed the list, and take care and stay safe in 2022.